Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video we will actually import the income statement, quarterly income statement from actual quarter file. But before that let's do a small change. We have actually committed a small mistake in previous video. We want to forecast next 5 years and till now we have the data till September 2021. So when we have to forecast 5 years, so we will be actually forecasting till December 2026. So what we need to do, we need to drag it 4 more quarters, okay, till now. And now we also want to hide these columns. These columns are not required, so we can actually hide them. So press Control Space here, Control Shift right arrow key. All the columns have been selected. Press Ctrl 0 to hide all the columns, right? Now just check this. These columns are now hidden. One more small change I want to do here. When I have my actual year below this row, so I want to format it a bit. Instead of showing all the 4 digits of the year, I will show only 2 digits, okay? So select till now, Ctrl 1 and reduce these Y's on the custom panel, okay? Click OK. This I think looks better. However, it is up to you. If you want to show all the 4 digits of the year, you can definitely show them. Now come here, select this also, Ctrl 1. On the custom panel, reduce these 2 Y's. This is, in my opinion, this looks better. Now come here, go to your quarter files. So I'll go to 2021. I'll go to March, that is the first quarter. Open this. Now you can definitely find your income statement or balance sheet by scrolling down page by page, okay? But you can use the shortcut key also, that is Control F, and use the keyword total asset. Enter. Now it will directly take to your balance sheet. Now income statement will be 1 page above the balance sheet or 1 page below the balance sheet. You can go above or you can go down and find your income statement, okay? So this is my income statement, okay? And this is a consolidated income statement. Consolidated. Always take consolidated income statement. If the income statement is not consolidated, if it is not written in the heading of the income statement, we will not be using it until and unless you are actually valuing only subsidiary or a part of the company, right? We are taking total company, not only a subsidiary or not just a parent company. We are taking consolidated company. If you do not understand what do I mean by consolidation, how do we consolidate subsidiary or joint venture with the parent company, please check my videos on financial statements theory. There I have explained how do we consolidate, how do we prepare final account of the holding company, right? So this is our current quarter, that is April. It is written as April 3. These are only 3 days added of April. Actually now we will be considering it as quarter file, okay? So this is March quarter of 2021 and this is March quarter of 2020. So first quarter of 2021 and first quarter of 2020. You will always find a comparative data in the income statement and a comparative data in statement of change in equity, okay? There are some changes in your cash flow statement and in balance sheet. I'll show you what those changes are when we actually copy the second quarter data, right? So now what I need this column only. So if you select simply like using your mouse, you will actually be copying all the other columns also. And if you now copy this and go to your Excel file and paste it here, the data will come like this, where your income statement items and the amount are coming in one column. This is absolutely wrong. So I want to copy only this column one by one. I will be copying all these three columns one by one. So take your cursor on the first data that you want to copy, hold your Alt button, and now using your mouse select only the column, only the data that you want to copy. So Control C to copy. Come to Excel, you will understand it. I will do it many times. Okay, so only the items of income statement have come in Excel. Now I need this data. So hold on to Alt button and select only the column that you want to copy. Don't drag it till now. Don't select second column. Select only first column and copy this. Now where I want to paste it, I want to paste it in March 2021, that is this. Now here is a problem. I actually do not know where my income statement is actually starting. Okay, so what I will do, I'll keep my cursor here and I'll freeze this column and also the row number 4. Go to view and go to freeze and freeze panes. Okay, now if you go down, row number 4 will be available, and if you go to right, column B will still be visible. Right now this is my data where I want, this is my column where actually I want to paste, so paste it here. Come back to quarter file, select this column also, and how do we do that? Let me tell you again. Put the cursor here, hold the Alt button, and now use your mouse and select only the column that you want to copy. Control C to copy. Come back. The data belongs to March 2020. So put it here and Control V to paste it. So this is the first quarter of 2020, March. This is also March data, first quarter data of 2021. So from one quarter file, actually I am able to paste, actually I am able to copy 2 quarters data. Okay. Now I also need dividend. Okay. So where do I get my dividend from? You can find dividend from the income statement also if it is available. So this particular company is not giving its dividend in the income statement. So dividend can be found in cash flow statement and also in statement of changes in equity. Do not take dividend from cash flow statement, because what happens, sometimes a part of dividend is not paid in current quarter. It is announced in this quarter but actually paid in next quarter. A part of dividend of previous quarter which was not paid in previous quarter will be paid in current quarter. So cash flow statement will show the dividend paid in this quarter, not actually the dividend which relates to the current quarter's profit. So it may be right, it may be wrong. So we should avoid this practice of taking dividend from cash flow statement. So what I just said, dividend in cash flow statement may be the dividend of current quarter only, maybe, but sometimes it also includes the unpaid dividend of previous quarter, and a part of current quarter's dividend is still not paid, so that dividend is not included in cash flow statement. I hope you are getting my point. So dividend I'll take from statement of changes in equity. So let's go down. So what it is consolidated statement of comprehensive income. We don't need this. Go down. Now this is consolidated statement of equity. So 195, this is the dividend declared. I will be using it, and this is for the March first quarter 2021. So 195, where I will type it, I will type it here, 195. Shift space and you can check it where actually I have written 195. Okay, sometimes what happens, you have written it one row below it. So press shift space and check the dividend is not written in the right row, in the right cell. So cut it and paste it above. Come here. The previous quarter, not actually the previous quarter, same quarter previous year. How much was the dividend? That was 195. No. Yes, correct. This is 195. Just check the heading. Quarter ended March 2028, 2020, and this is quarter ended March 2021. It is written April, but I am considering it as March only. Okay. So that dividend was also 195. That's good. 195. Now we also need balance sheet, but in this video I'm not talking about balance sheet, right? When we need balance sheet, we will come back to this quarter file again in some another video. We have to go step by step so that you understand how do we prepare a quarterly model. Okay, let me close this. We need to go to the second quarter, that is June. Open this, Control F, total asset. So this is our balance sheet. Go down, this is our income statement, and here we have a very interesting thing. This is current quarter, that is second quarter, June. Okay, what it is, this shows the accumulated data of first quarter and second quarter, because what it is written, year to date period, that is July. So January, February, March, April, May, June, all 6 months are included. Okay, so we need this data, only second quarter data, not first and second quarters total data. We don't need that. So what I'll do, simply copy this, come to your Excel and paste the data here. June 2021, I have pasted here. Now select this also. How do we select it? Put the cursor here, hold your mouse, hold your Alt button, and using your mouse select only the column that you want to copy. Copy this, come here and paste it. This was very simple to understand. Now we need dividend. So for dividend we will come down. We don't need this. This is comprehensive income statement. Leave this. Now what it is? Just check. This is quarter ended July 3. So we will consider it as June. So how much is the dividend? The dividend is 197. So this data is only for second quarter. Keep listening. I have to tell you very interesting thing there. 197. In the previous quarter file, this data belongs to 2020, but actually in this second quarter, this particular table shows first and second quarters total data. So this is not the dividend that I will be taking. I have to go down one page and just check it here. Just check this now. This is quarterly data of second quarter data of June 2020. So this is the dividend that I will be using. June 195, and this is the total data of March quarter and June quarter. So this data, which is this dividend, which is 390, actually includes 195 also. So I need only 195 because this is the second quarter data, right? Come here. This is 195. I hope you are getting my point. So let me just open that September file also and close this. Open the September file. Control F, total asset. I can understand that I am taking too much time sometime, but I am doing it the way we do it. I am preparing the video the way I will be actually preparing the financial model. Okay. So you are actually seeing me how I prepare the financial model whenever we prepare the model in the company. So this is our income statement. So there are 4 columns now, right? The third column, this one, actually is the total of first, second and third quarter. So I am now interested in third quarter's data only, not the total data of all the 3 quarters. So this is current ended quarter. Okay, October. So actually it is September. So select this column only, copy, come to your Excel file and paste the data, and be clear that what data you are copying and where you are pasting it. You are sometimes you might end up making this mistake that you copied this data from 2021 and you pasted in 2020. You should be mentally active when you are copying the data from any quarter file or annual file, and you should be seeing where actually you are pasting it in your Excel file. So come back to your quarter file. Now select this, copy this and paste it here. Okay, now we need the dividend. So what we will do, we will go to statement of changes in equity. Come here. Yes, this is your statement of change in equity. So 198 is the dividend for third quarter. Quarter ended October 2 or September, right? 198, 2021. 198. Now I need the dividend for September 2020 also. But this 590. This 590 is what? This 590 is the total dividend of all the 3 quarters of 2021. So I don't need it. What I need to go down to next page. I need this 196. This is the dividend of quarter ended September 26, 2020. Okay, so I will be using 196. 196. Right, now what do we need? We actually have copied this entire data. Okay, but we don't do it this way. Like this operating profit, this should be a formula. So what we can do, equal to sales minus cost of goods sold minus SG&A, enter. Now select this and press Ctrl R. Just keep in mind, keep on checking that what was the data earlier, after placing the formula, what is the data. So after putting the formula here, we are getting the same data. Now this should be light colored. So either you can light color it with interior or you can light color the text. So I will be coloring light only the text. However, if you want, you can light color the background like this. It's purely your choice how you want to proceed. So for this model, I will be coloring only the text. Formula will not be colored. Keep in mind. Now these two values are interest expense and other income. So for this also, I'll color it, but this will be calculated. What is the value? 446. After putting the formula, keep checking. Operating income minus interest expense plus this other income. So 446. In case by mistake, instead of adding it, you deducted it, you put a minus sign. Now the value is different. So definitely you have done some mistake. So check it very carefully. If there is any item which you should have deducted or you should have added and you did something else, so check it and then correct it. Control R. Now these two values are also manually punched, so we will color it light. Net income, this income tax, not actually income tax, that is income before income tax minus income tax, and then plus this. What was the value earlier? 350. After putting the formula, it is again 350. Control R. Okay, now this is non-controlling interest. Go to the home tab, color it light. Now put the formula again. Income before minority interest minus minority interest. What was the amount earlier before putting the formula? 347. After the formula, 347. Control R. We have to do the same thing for this also. Okay, so I'm not going to do the same thing again for you. So now I think you can replicate what we have done in this particular year. Do it with this particular year also. Now do the same thing in your Excel file also. I'll see you in the next video, and let's see what we do in that video. Thanks for watching.